Good day, and a blessed Juneteenth to all of you. For many of you, what is a Friday, June 19th, 2020, the birthday of me, Robert, and my dear twin sister, Cassandra, 60 years old today. It is already the morning of June 20th here in Japan, Kamakura, Japan. Japan is so narrow that we have only one time zone, although it's quite long. It stretches from the subarctic in the north to the subtropics in the south. In the south, Okinawa; in the north, Hokkaido. I'm on my morning walk with my trusty friend and companion, Spunky. We're in the beautiful woods of Genjiyama Koen, Genjiyama Park, Genji Mountain Park, to translate that. Yeah, it was raining all day on Friday, yesterday, so I didn't want to do a video in all of that rain and gloom and dark skies. So I'm out on my morning walk doing a video here for the first time ever. Yeah, I was reflecting yesterday. Didn't go anywhere, just stayed home, did some cooking with my Instant Pot. I cooked a whole chicken in my Instant Pot. That was delicious. I have some left over too. But I was reflecting on how I remember back when I was, say, a teenager or 20 years old. What would it be like to turn 60? What kind of life would I be leading? Where would I be living? Well, here I am. And life has been wonderful, I must say. It's been very wonderful. Some of you have seen an interview I did with the Black Experience Japan, in which I explain how life has been good to me. And so I won't go into too much more there. I'm in good health. When I was 39 years old, I promised myself that I'd quit smoking by the age of 40. I did. When I was 59, I promised myself I'd quit drinking alcohol by the age of 60. I did. So I feel really good, clear, healthy. As Spunky goes around the wrong side of the tree. Okay, come here, boy. All right, let's go. Yeah, this is a beautiful park to come walking in every morning. Winter time as well. It was not as lush. It's green, but it's not as lush in the winter time. So yeah, turning 60. Wow. I'm very grateful, thankful that I've done so in good health. I lost my mother about 18 months ago. That was quite sad. Look how beautiful. These, I think these are cedar? No? What do you call those? It's not cypress. I think they're cedar. Yeah. And Spunky has me all spun around in my leash here. Yeah, quite beautiful here. So, where was I? Yeah, turning 60. It's been wonderful. Yeah, I don't want the toxicity of drinking and smoking as I enter my 6th decade. So that's why I gave all that stuff up. And yeah, happy to have done that. So I hope you all are doing well with this weird COVID-19 stuff. I think we're seeing a resurgence of it here. Yeah, and we're seeing a resurgence all around the world. And there are all sorts of theories and hypotheses and whatnot about what it is, where it came from. But as I say, people are dying, so it's better to just take care and take precautions and stay healthy. Get your vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin C, and zinc, the mineral zinc. And eat well. Stay away from refined sugars. What is that? High fructose corn syrup. Things that contain it. Come on, boy, this way. And yeah, and you should be okay. Yeah, you can beat this. There's all this question about whether people should wear masks or not. That's up to you. Masks are meant to prevent you from spreading your germs to other people. They are not designed to prevent other people from infecting you. If you're wearing a mask and someone around you is shedding COVID-19 virus, that mask isn't going to help you. But it will help you to stop your spreading of it. So, yeah, this is a public toilet that was completed. Took them a long time to complete it, but it's finally done. And it's nice. The old one was kind of, falling down. Had a squat toilet. This one has a regular seated commode. So that's nice. I wonder how much that cost out of my tax money. And you can see the sun rising through the trees over there. And we're entering what is called Kuzugahara-oka Jinja, Kuzugahara-oka Shrine. And here, just ahead of me here, you can see this cenotaph here. It's dedicated to a man named Hino, who had his head lopped off by a shogun, a warlord, or somebody back 1,000 years or so ago. And people come here and they bow and pray to his soul that is enshrined here. You can see this is his final resting place. Yeah. You can look that up. A guy by the name of Hino beheaded because he tried to lead a revolt or something like that. I forget. There's another cenotaph over here. It's kind of hard to read it, not just because it's all in ancient Japanese, archaic Japanese, the Chinese script, but because it's moss covered, so it's hard to see. Yeah, this is a beautiful park that I come to every morning, weather permitting, with my dog, and go for a nice walk here. And the shrine I was telling you about is just to the left over here. It'll come into view in a second. There we are. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. Let me show you one of my favorite spots over here. Nice little water fountain here for Spunky and the humanoids to drink from. Here, this sign says, translates as Ajisai Alley. And Ajisai are hydrangeas. And I won't go all the way down, but you can see this entire walkway here, this alley is, on either side, there's hydrangeas all the way down. The hydrangeas here, they come into bloom from late May to mid-July. Spunky has me wound up in the leash here, sorry about that. And they're not quite in full bloom, as you can see, some are. But this is the view that I really love here. Just look at that. See how beautiful this is? And you can see the sun kind of peeking through the clouds there. Yeah, this is awfully beautiful every morning. More hydrangeas here. And I won't keep you long here. I'll take you up to the shrine and let you see that. But yeah, 60 years old, wow. I left the United States on my 19th birthday back in 1979. What was that, 41 years ago? And arrived in Europe and eventually in Istanbul, Turkey. First it was Rome, then Athens, then Istanbul. I was in Turkey. I was in the United States Air Force, an Air Force broadcast journalist, television, radio journalist. And then Portugal. Then I came to Japan in January of 1982 when I was 21 years old. 6 months later, I turned 22. And yeah, it's been great. I left twice. Went to Hawaii once, came back with ABC News. I was their Tokyo correspondent. And also worked for Deutsche Welle. Back then it was the West German public broadcaster. And then after working for Bloomberg Television, I went back to the States at age 40, 39. 6 months later, I turned 40. And this is the shrine, Heroka Shrine. I won't go all the way up there. But people come here every morning, all day long, and offer prayers. And a nice pond here. And you can see them, but they're little goldfish, or I don't know if they're goldfish. There's some carp in there as well. Might be easier to see them down here. Yeah. There was a turtle here the other day. But yeah, you can see the carp here. Oh, there's the turtle, right in the middle of them. Yeah. And the fish is kissing him. You see that? Yeah. Very beautiful, very peaceful on this morning. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, June 20th, 2020. Yeah, beautiful. So, and here's the Torii gate. This is at the entrance of all shrines. Shrines in Japan, there are of the Shinto faith, the Shinto religion. And again, Spunky has me all wound up in his leash here. I'm going to just let him go run around. And vending machines for visitors, a little picnic area over there and over here. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, here, let me show you this. This is, people can come here and they spend 100 yen, which is about 90 cents. And they buy these little clay saucers. And they smash them against the rock. And I'll show you here. Here's the English translation. Masaru ishi. Ma equals negative factors in life. Saru means to leave or depart. Ishi means rock. Throw the dish at the rock to be rid of all malign influences in life, which are recognized as forms of impurity that disrupts the flow of life energy and suppresses the potential for positive human development. Masaru was written when Masaru means to transcend or prevail. Throwing the dish at the rock symbolizes the overcoming of various obstacles in life. Masaru ishi. Cool. I've lived here for nearly 14 years and I've never done that. Maybe I need to buy like 1,000 of them and throw them at this rock. I've been slacking. But anyway, yeah, this is the front of the Torii gate. And this is the actual shrine itself. Well, this is the caretaker's residence. And there's like a meeting room in there. I think a tea room as well. Kusurugahoka. Kuzuhara. Come on, Robert. Kuzuhara Gaoka Jinja Shrine. Yeah, here we are. So with that, before all of the morning exercise folks come out, they do their morning radio exercises here at the station I work at, the public broadcaster I work at NHK every morning on radio. They have exercise routines so people can follow along and do calisthenics. And people in their 80s and 90s even come out here, and even young kids come, and they, in this little square here, they do their calisthenics for about 10 minutes, from 6:30 to 6:40, and then they chit-chat for a while and go on and go about their day. So with that, I will say, let me see if I can turn this around and do this right. Yeah, this is me. I will say, good day. Be blessed, stay healthy, stay safe.